An armed robber causes chaos holding up a jewelry store and putting 3 schools on lockdown.
And if you got stuck on I-75, this trailer might be the reason. We'll tell you what happened.
Plus, some area high school students have a unique way of sending a message about safety to their friends. Good evening, I'm Tambry Lane.
And I'm Brian Latham. Thank you for joining GTN News tonight. Alachua County Sheriff's investigators are looking for a criminal who pulled off a jewelry heist. Detectives say an armed robber hit the Hale Jewelry and Loan on Southwest 91st Street around 11 this morning. Witnesses say the robber was wearing a mask and had a handgun. Police used a helicopter to try and find the robber, but he got away. During all the commotion, 3 nearby schools went on voluntary lockdown just to be safe.
According to witness accounts, we're looking. They were on foot during the incident. We're not sure if a vehicle is involved at this point or not.
Investigators are still looking through surveillance tape to find a suspect description. Well, sunny weekend store so far for the Sunshine State, Tambry.
Absolutely. Meteorologist Kyle Dennis is live in the Weather Center with tonight's first alert weather. Kyle?
Beautiful day today. High temperatures several degrees above normal, and overnight lows have been dipping down several degrees below normal. We have clear skies again tonight. That's going to allow our temperatures to drop off into the lower to middle 50s. Should be in the upper 50s for this time of year. Radar still showing the clearness around the area. Really no showers or thunderstorms except way up towards the north and west along a frontal boundary, but that is not going to be affecting us. We may see that front move through, but I think the showers are going to be drying out as we make our way through the next couple of days. Patchy fog possible early tomorrow, but staying dry through the end of the week. We're going to see plenty of 80s, lots of sunshine. No rain in the extended forecast either, although we are watching something down towards the tropics. We'll talk about that coming up in just a few minutes. Tambry?
Oh, thanks. Local law enforcement are teaming up this week to crack down on drivers who might be putting your kids in danger as they get off the school bus. A Florida law says drivers cannot pass stop school buses unless there's an unpaved median of at least 5 feet, a raised median, or a physical barrier separating drivers from the bus. Fines for drivers who illegally pass buses can range from $260 to $360. Some area high school students banded together today wearing white to send a message about driving safely. It's part of National Teen Driver Safety Week. GTN New Yorker shows us how one sad chapter is spreading the word.
It started with a conversation and quickly spread by word of mouth to the other students. Wear a white t-shirt on Tuesday if you support the Whiteout Teen Crashes campaign.
It symbolizes being pure for the week, so we don't have to go and do destructive decisions. Everybody in the SAG group wants to inform other students about being pure this week and not drinking underage and things like that.
It's a coordinated effort to bring focus on the #1 cause of death among teens, traffic crashes, a problem that's close to home here at Santa Fe High School.
From year to year, we lose children to automobile accidents, and anytime we lose one, it's always a tragedy.
With the use of cell phones, GPS devices, and iPods in the car, students and adults have become more distracted on the road, contributing to a rise in deaths.
The distractions of electronics, as well as other occupants, stereos, radios, things of that nature, they must focus on their safety. When they're operating that motor vehicle, they're responsible for their safety as well as people on the road and their occupants or passengers in their vehicle.
Everyone hopes to challenge the students to carry the message to their friends. GTN New Yorker, GTN News, Alachua County.
National Teen Driver Safety Week continues through October 23rd.
Florida Highway Patrol troopers are investigating an accident that shut down traffic for hours on I-75. Investigators say a couple were headed south on I-75 near mile marker 390 when a camper they were towing began to sway back and forth. That's when the camper flipped on the highway, blocking all 3 southbound lanes. Trooper Rick Brown says this type of accident happens all too often.
It's a natural instinct is to slow down, and actually what you need to do is continue at the same rate or try to accelerate to pull that sway out of it.
Into North Florida Hospital with minor injuries. Her husband was not hurt. Former President Clinton is in Florida today campaigning for Democratic Senate candidate Kendrick Meek. Clinton kicked off 3 days of appearances, stopping first in St. Petersburg at the University of South Florida. Meek's running far behind the GOP candidate and Tea Party favorite Marco Rubio. Recent polls put independent Florida Senate candidate Charlie Crist in second place behind him. Clinton will appear with Meek again tomorrow in Orlando. He's expected to appear with gubernatorial candidate Alex Sink on Thursday.
The general election is still 2 weeks away, but that's not keeping voters from casting their ballots right now. Early voting is well underway in Florida. In Alachua County, election supervisor Pam Carpenter says more than 1,000 people have turned out to vote since Monday.
Voting early provides everybody an opportunity to get out and vote on their own schedule. Your time to vote is not contained to just one day between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m.
There are 3 early voting precincts in Alachua County. You can cast your ballot at the County Administration Building, the Millhopper Branch Library, and the Tower Road Branch Library. Early voting, by the way, ends October 30th.
Still ahead tonight, having surgery is stressful enough. Imagine waking up to find out the doctor did the wrong thing. What a new study says about medical mistakes.
And erasing the ink. Getting rid of unwanted tattoos is easier than it used to be. We'll tell you why a little later.
Welcome back. I'm GTN meteorologist Kyle Dennis with what was a pretty nice day today. We saw plenty of sunshine, a few clouds from time to time, but we got up to 84 degrees with a southerly wind towards the south of a cold front, and that cold front is going to be gradually moving towards us, but as it does so, we're going to stay on the warm side. Low temperatures, though, have actually been several degrees below normal. So nice, cool nights and warm days. Can't really complain too much. Satellite picture showing the clear skies around the area. We did have a few clouds earlier. Those are now off towards the south. Some thicker cloud cover south of Miami right now off the coast. And that is in association with a cluster of showers and storms in the Caribbean that could be developing into something a little bit more significant. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But right now, the radar nice and dry. The only showers on the radar way up towards the north and west. Even Tallahassee is dry, but up towards Atlanta, there is a cold front moving towards you right now. Some showers and thunderstorms moving through Alabama and Mississippi, and that's going to be gradually moving in our direction, but it's not going to reach us over the next couple of days. So we're going to continue to see that southwesterly wind. That's going to bump the temperatures up and keep the showers off towards the north. So we're not going to have to worry too much about that. But with the clear skies overnight, the cool temperatures, that's the ingredients you need for fog, and I think we could see a little bit of patchy fog late tonight into early tomorrow morning, and 7 o'clock will be at 58 degrees, so a nice cool start. And with plenty of sunshine, that fog will burn off pretty quickly. By noontime, we're up to 78, and 5 o'clock, mostly sunny, and a temperature of 82 degrees. So not too bad for October, and we're almost into November at this point, so not bad at all. Overnight tonight, a nice cool night. TrueView is showing some showers moving through, but I think those are going to be way towards the south. I'm not worried about that for tonight. The only showers I am concerned about are up towards the north, maybe just towards the north and west of Valdosta during tomorrow afternoon as that cold front approaches. But here in Gainesville, we are going to be staying nice and dry from Gainesville down towards Ocala, out towards Cedar Key as well. No showers for us, but we'll maybe see a few showers as we make our way into next week with some remnants of some tropical activity, which we are keeping our eye on. More on that in a second. But tomorrow, 83 in Gainesville, 83 in Ocala, 82 in St. Augustine. And again, normal high temperatures this time of year right around that 80-degree mark. So everyone will be several degrees above that during the day tomorrow. Now again, we are keeping our eyes on the tropics. In the Caribbean, there is a cluster of showers and thunderstorms that's pretty disorganized right now, but there's about a 30% chance that this could develop into something a little bit more significant. We'll keep our eye on as we make our way through the rest of the week. But right now, it doesn't look like it'd be affecting our area. For tonight, though, partly cloudy. Could be some patchy fog late, a west wind at 5 to 10. We get down to 55 degrees. Tomorrow, another beautiful sunny day and getting above normal by several degrees once again. Even with a northwesterly wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour, we make it up to 83 degrees. And we'll keep that sunshine around over the next couple of days as well. But tomorrow night, partly cloudy, low temperature of 57. Still plenty of sunshine on Thursday, but a few more clouds around. We make it up to 84, 83 on Friday. Mostly sunny day once again. And as we make our way into the weekend, looking pretty good with highs in the lower 80s.
Yeah, 50 is pretty good sleeping weather for this time of year.
Yeah, we get the good sleeping weather and the nice summer-like weather during the day, so can't complain there.
Kyle, thanks.
All right, thanks, Kyle. Well, coming up next, the Florida Gators in unfamiliar territory trying to bounce back after another loss. We'll hear from head coach Urban Meyer.
Meanwhile, the fortunes in Tallahassee are much different. The Noles are riding high as their head coach is on a 5-game winning streak.